Yeah.
And
And would you be willing to say more about what is it actually that you do
yeah,
experience in that? Because I think that would be quite instructive for us.
when this particular person, who I prefer not to name, says, "Yeah, I'm overwhelmed. I'm really in need of support regularly." What is it that I experience in response to that?
Yeah, what comes up for you?
It varies.
Mhm.
And so sometimes what comes up for me, let's just say if I'm in my less compassionate or I myself am activated or overwhelmed or stressed out, I'd go to judgments.
Mhm. For example,
Here they go again.
here they
All
go.
they do is ask for help,
All they do is ask for help.
which hurts to say it right now because I think about this person. My heart's very open towards them, but that sometimes is what comes up in me. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Uh,
and is it true that in that all they do is ask for help, there's a sense of not being considered or that, really
yeah.
missing a sense of being checked in with, is this actually right and good for you in this moment?
Yeah. Yeah. Like a reciprocity, a
Yeah.
recognition that I'm also here
Yeah.
and limited in terms of what I can give and what I'm needing.
Yeah. Yeah, so really needing to be seen in your being, in your experience.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right. Now, I know because of this work and other things that that's what's going on in me. And those needs which aren't being met, reciprocity, consideration, checking in, are leading to those judgments.
Mhm.
And when I'm able to connect with those needs, and when I'm able to look at this other person with more of a sense of compassion, that they really are living life with a constant state of overwhelm, and uh, there's a real softening in my heart,
Mhm.
and I'm able to respond differently
Mhm.
in a much more
Mhm.
open way.
Yeah. Mm. Yeah, I'm just curious, like, if we don't rush ahead to get to that place, but if it suits you to just linger a bit longer with that place that actually says no.
Yeah,
Are are you up for that?
yeah, I love that. Let's
Yeah.
linger in that place. There's a lot. I'm excited for this. There's definitely a lot of juice to be juiced out of the lingering for sure. So I'm curious
Yeah.
where you're going. So,
Yeah, this is great already, right? Because if there's a sense of, "Oh, I should be in that place where my heart is open, where I'm giving," I can kind of try and do some mental emotional acrobatics to get myself there.
yeah,
And yeah, there is some shift, but actually there's something incomplete or still lingering about that no that you're kind of trying to maneuver around. Is that right?
yeah, yeah. I had it yesterday. I know what the no says.
Yeah. What does the no say?
How about you check in with me before you rock up 45 minutes before we said again?
How
Like,
about you check in with me before you rock
yeah,
up?
me.
Me. You.
Yeah,
Yeah. 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 And
which feels good to say. There's a
feels
real
good.
kind of vertical power alignment, some sort of I'm here.
Mm.
I'm taking up space by saying this.
Yes. I'm here. And what's it like if you just kind of turn the flashlight of attention inside into the sense of the I of I'm here?
You'd like me to describe that?
Yeah, first just take a moment to feel it. to be in touch more, in to really inhabit that sense of the I who's here, who's taking up space.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. And what's that like? What's the inner experience of that?
Yeah, there's like a yeah, this kind of image of some sort of vertical, energetic sense that's kind of running downward into the ground.
Mm,
There's a tingling vibration.
mm,
Feel it kind of, yeah, throat, chest, belly.
mm.
And there's maybe on the edges of it, there's also a little bit of trepidation, hesitancy
Mhm.
that's present on the edges.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, appreciating your precision. And we can, like, right here in the space, it's almost like an archaeological dig. There's like different layers of Mike's life and also of civilizational layers. There's this, like, what seems to be a really aligned place where you're really in your autonomy, where you're standing for really what's right for you and what's not. And then there's this layer which maybe kind of has the frequency of some context in the past where there was a cost to standing in your autonomy and making it known. Does that resonate?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
almost a child that kind of arose
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
these emotions. Yeah.
And then we can see, like, how quickly that translates into an either or kind of dynamic in the field, right? Or like either I stay connected to myself or I have connection, but then depart myself and go to you. But this is then a giving in, which is so different from the energy of giving to, of giving really from the heart, from the movement of care.
Yeah. Because if I were to give in, which in this case might be like, okay, that's fine. You're here.
Yeah.
Stay.
Yeah.
That's a giving in to, but it's not from a place of at all care. I'm giving up on this, on myself.
Exactly.
It feels.